We're about to go live. I'm live on me. Hi guys, welcome in to Uma's Lotus Lounge here with me and Dannea. Hi Dannea.
Hi Uma, happy Monday.
Happy Monday. You look amazing. Did you have a good relaxing weekend or something?
I had such a good weekend.
I
I
could tell.
I went to see my cousin had her son's first birthday, so the party was actually on his birthday, and then we took a break from packing and saw Beetlejuice. And that was an interesting movie. I promise you, Beetlejuice is Frank from Shameless.
Oh, that makes sense.
I wanted to say that to somebody, but nobody's been posting about Beetlejuice. So I was like, okay, I don't want to be that one that just went to go see it.
Oh gosh, I can't wait to see it because that was like such a great movie when I was growing up. And
Yeah.
it started my love of like spirits and mediumship and everything, you know. And yeah, I think it started with Beetlejuice actually, because it was so like, wow, what is this kind of different world, right?
Yeah. And they have some of the original cast. So I thought it was really cute.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here. You look amazing.
Thank
And
you.
are you guys glad that you're here? Are we ready to get into the Lotus Lounge today? Remember, guys, this is a featured show here on the Meet Me app. We are live on Meet Me, and we are also live now on YouTube. So if you guys are watching this on the recording, you want to just be in the Lotus Lounge on Mondays at 5 p.m. It's the spot to be, whether you're on Meet Me or on YouTube. Come here. And remember, if you are still here at the end of our show is about an hour long, 5 to 6 p.m. If you're still here at the end of the show, and you can get a personalized reading from me and Dannea. Okay. So if you are on Meet Me, it's a 3K gift or more. If you're on YouTube, if you send 1111 or $20, to either Dannea or my Cash App, we'll put it in the chat for you guys. If you send it to Dannea, she'll give you a reading. The 1111 is for the weekly reading. The $20 is for anything that you want a reading on. So just go ahead and drop that, into our Cash Apps, and we will get you guys at the end of the show. All right. So let's start with your affirmations of the week. we have three cards, card A, card B, card C. I would love everybody to pick a card right now. Danae, pick a card. And let's see what everybody got. So for those of you that chose card A, you got the card that says, I am proud. I am proud. I deeply love and accept myself. I trust the universe has beautiful plans for me. That's awesome. And for those of you that got card B, your message is, I am resilient. Failures do not define me, they fuel my growth. Ooh, I chose card B and that just resonates so hard. And finally, card C, we have I am vibrant. For those of you that chose card C, I honor my boundaries and radiate confidence. Which one did you choose, Danae? Can I ask?
Yes, I picked card B.
Card B, yes. Okay. Failures do not define us. They fuel our growth. Everybody picked B. Wow, look at all of us. Just in sync today. All right. Well, Danae is going to give us a little happy message. And then after that, I'm going to jump right into our topic of the day, which is, is duality beneficial in relationships? Should we want contrast? That is the topic for today. So welcome into the Lotus Lounge. I hope you guys enjoy it today.
All right, guys, Be Happy 170 Ways to Transform Your Day by Patrick Lindsay. So I turned right to page 18. Return your calls. It's so easy to ignore messages. Sometimes it's justified. Put yourself in the caller's shoes. There's nothing worse than being ignored. You're bigger than that. Give a little of yourself. Give others the courtesy you'd hope to receive. Whether they're phone calls or calls for help, answer them. In the long term, you'll be the winner. There are only the pursued, the pursuing, the busy, and the tired. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Okay, return those phone calls. I know sometimes it may be overwhelming, but write them all down. It's the first of the week. Go ahead and write it down and return those calls. You'll be glad that you did. I can't hear you.
So happy to have you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. My bad. Going between the two, I'll get it. I swear I'll get it. Okay, so our topic for today is actually from my Lotus blog. So if anybody really likes the topic and you kind of want to go back over and read it or just kind of mull over it some more, you can find it on my website, which is thelotusandthelight.com. Okay, so if you go to thelotusandthelight.com, you can find my blog here. And my blog is duality the key to thriving in relationships? What if the secret to a thriving relationship lies not in perfect harmony, but embracing opposites? Relationships are often built on balance between personalities, emotions, and perspectives. This balance is at the heart of the law of duality, the idea that opposing forces are necessary to create wholeness. The law of duality exists on this earth plane. We know about it in terms of yin and yang, light and dark, good and bad. Rather than seeing differences as obstacles, what if we viewed them as opportunities for deeper connection and growth? Let's look at how embracing duality can unlock stronger and more fulfilling relationships. The law of duality suggests that everything in existence has its opposite. Like I said, light exists because there's darkness, and we can learn to recognize happiness because we have experienced sadness. These dual forces work together to create the wholeness of life. Duality is not about opposing forces battling each other, but rather about complementing and balancing each other. One of the most profound lessons I've learned from the law of duality is that personal growth often arises from challenges or discomfort. Think about it. When we face adversity, it pushes us to evolve, adapt, and change. Without struggles, we would never be pushed to find out our inner strength and wisdom. You never grow through ease. It's the difficult moments in life that make us who we are. When we think of duality, we tend to cringe because we focus on the uneasiness or discomfort it can bring. However, growth comes from looking at things with a fresh perspective, and we can actually grow from duality because it is in life's contrast that we create and find meaning. It's through experiencing one side of the spectrum that we're able to appreciate and understand its opposite. This principle is central to understanding life and very helpful in relationships. You see, relationships offer the perfect scenario for witnessing the law of duality in action. Often, two people with opposing traits come together in partnership. These differences might initially seem challenging, but they're often what create balance and harmony in the relationship. For instance, you might have one partner who is more emotional. They can teach their partner how to open up, express their feelings, and embrace vulnerability. The other partner might be more logical. They can help the emotional partner ground in reason and stability. The contrast is what allows them to complement each other, creating a more harmonious and well rounded relationship. If we choose to look at duality in this light, we see the beauty in balancing opposites, not conflict. It's a reminder of what I speak on constantly. Change your mind, change your thoughts, and the world changes around you. By now, you might be at the place of understanding that the law of duality is your friend, not your enemy. But you may still struggle to accept it, especially when faced with negative experiences. I get it. And as a soul alignment coach, I have some suggestions to my clients when they hit this wall that I'm going to share with you now. I like to call it my clash. C, celebrate differences. In relationships, do not seek to make your partner same to you. Instead, learn to see the differences as opportunities to learn something new and offers for growth and learning. L, love more. In every instance, the law of duality is working. It is tempting to operate in the lower vibrations of anger, fear, anxiety, resentment. Stop. Take this moment to love more. The law of duality is not oppressive and it's not targeting you. It's just a law of nature. And once you realize that, you can relax and stay true to your natural state, which is love. Feeling fearful? Show love. Feeling angry? Express love. Love your way through the contrast. A, accept contrast. Fight the urge to resist negative experiences and work towards integrating the understanding that this is a part of the human journey. Do away with the idea of happily ever after because there is no destination, just a continuous journey of learning, growing, and accepting. Mastering this first tip is half the battle. S, seek the lessons. In challenging situations, ask questions of the universe to gain better clarity of what this situation means for you. I have to say that even though my clients want me to provide answers for them, I push them to find it for themselves because the clarity and insight that comes from your own reflections will be more impactful than my words. And finally, H, honor balance. Now you know that life is about balance, the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, the light and dark. Honor balance in your life as well. If you're having a bad day at work, have a good time at home. If you have relationship stress, create financial abundance. When you actively seek balance, you create more harmony in your life. The law of duality teaches us that life is not about choosing one extreme over the other, but learning to navigate and balance both sides of the spectrum. When we embrace duality, we can stop fearing life's challenges or resisting discomfort. Let's learn to trust that every experience, good or bad, is vital for our journey towards being courageous, loving, accepting, stable minded, and honorable. We got this. We just have to believe we do. That is my message for today. What do you guys think? Does it resonate? Do you feel like when the law of duality kicks in, you're like struggling, you're trying to find your place, you don't know what's going on, you want to react in anger or fear or anxiety? And then do you realize that in that moment, you're being challenged to step up your game, right? Are you stepping up your game? What do you think, Danae? Are you stepping up your game?
I definitely try to step up my game. I used to use the excuse of being a fire sign to allow myself to respond and react, but now I'm allowing myself to be more present and to know that I'm here to validate, even though I may not see it from that perspective. It's important for us to take ourselves out and be on the outside looking in, to help us navigate, the differences going on. So I do agree with this. I love
Awesome.
that clash.
Yeah. And I felt like I wanted to write about the law of duality because for those of us in the States, we are coming up to election season, right? And it happens every year. This is when we start to see neighbor pitted against neighbor, coworker against coworker, and we don't need to do those things. It's okay who you vote for, right? Whether you support Democrats or Republicans, whether you vote or don't vote. At the end of the day, we all are here for our own experience, and we have to remember that and be kind towards each other as we go into this very volatile time, you know? And another reason why I wrote this is because I got into like a little bit of a Facebook quarrel over the weekend. I'm in a group, a local town group that has over 46,000 people in there. And this one guy wrote in asking questions about psychics and mediums. And he was met with such hate that he actually took the comments off. And I felt so bad about that because he had some really legit questions. So I screenshotted, his thing, and then I reposted it in the same group to answer his questions, but then also to kind of be like, shame on you to all of you who are downing on this guy and hating on this guy. And just because you don't believe in psychic mediumship work doesn't mean you get to like down on somebody. This guy is clearly going through something and needing assistance. Why wouldn't you guys help? Listen, me just standing up to those online bullies created havoc over this weekend. Like my post got over 200 likes, over 60 comments. The majority of them were positive, supportive. I got like a ton of Facebook friend requests, people reaching out to me, wanting to book sessions with me. And I didn't even intend for all of that. I just wanted to stand up for the guy because he was being bullied. And then even the organizer of the group reached out to me and asked like for some advice about how to handle the negativity in the world. And I'm just like, ignore the haters, like right there, ignore, because you got to remember at the end of the day, it's not happy people going around doing this. It's people that are unhappy in their lives. And when you see that, it's like, why would you even be triggered by somebody who's going through it? You feel sorry for them. So let's be kind and let's be more positive. All right. That is my message for this week. All right, Danae, I know you have a message for us as well.
Yes. So This week I'm going with the flower. How do you say it? Agate,
Agate, yeah.
flower agate. Okay. Let me show our babies. This stone has a gentle and nourishing energy resembling a field of flowers. It helps us envision the process of growth, honoring and appreciating each part of that process. Flower agate inspires us to manifest and nurture our dreams. Its energy ignites a passion to pursue dreams and live life to the fullest. This unique stone has been credited with providing the ideal environment for restoring emotional balance, allowing us to reach our highest potential while protecting us from fears and self doubt. That is why I chose this beautiful flower for us for the for the crystal of the week. Thank you to remnantsofmagic.com.
I love it. All right. So now we're going to get ready to go into our psychic messages for each of the zodiac signs. So traditionally, I do the earth signs, Danae does the fire signs, I do the air signs, and Danae does the water signs. And remember, if you guys are watching live, you can get your own personalized message at the end of the show. If you send a 3K gift or more, you will also get your own personal message. Okay. Now, if you are watching live on YouTube, just drop a comment in the comment section and Danae and I will give you our Cash App info if you would like to send a love donation on YouTube to get your personalized message as well. All right. So I'm going to start with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And I'm going to give Danae a chance to get her cards ready for the fire signs. Do we have any earth signs that are here right now? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I'm loving it. Okay. Capricorn, for this week, you have the Three of Earth. This is a card of teamwork, working really hard. You know, Capricorns, we love to work. I'm a Capricorn. And, you know, we love to work. And basically, this is a card about working, producing really high quality work, and being a team player. And you know what's funny? I don't know what cards I'm going to pick when I pull these cards. And I just created my first ever really professional reel today on TikTok and YouTube that you guys will also see on Instagram. And I'm very proud of it, even though I can already see where I need to make changes and stuff. But it took me 2 hours to create this one reel. And I was just like, but I loved it. I had so much fun. It's called the 5 steps, the 5 signs of a spiritual awakening. And this Three of Earth card reminds me of that because it talks about the fact that you're producing high quality work and you'll be recognized for the work. So if you're a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you're probably very studious or very engaged in your work right now. And trust me when I say, you are going to be rewarded for it. You also got the Queen of Earth, Capricorns. This is a card that says that don't work so hard that you're neglecting your self-care or the relationships in your life. So if you are just like Uma, working till 3 a.m., right? Make sure that you don't forget the people in your life, your own self-care, your own nurture, and don't overwork yourself because Capricorns can do that. And the last message is 9 of Fire, which talks about not giving up and protecting what you create. So there could be some competition, conflict, you know, with others this week, kind of like what I said about the weekend, right? You're just doing your thing. You're trying to take care of people. You're trying to stay on your path. And then there might be people coming for you unnecessarily. Ignore it. Protect what you're creating. Stay focused on your path. That is the message for you. Don't engage with these outside personalities because, you know, sometimes there's things that are sent to test us. And the biggest test of all is just staying quiet, calm, and reserved and not engaging at all. All right. So that is the message this week for Capricorns. If you are Taurus, you have some good energy coming in this week about the relationships in your life. Two of Fire talks about a partnership. Now, this can be a business partnership, Taurus, but it can also be a relationship. So it's either you're going to be working with somebody in a collaboration, you and your business are going to take off with somebody else's help, or it can also mean in your personal life, somebody is walking the same path as you. But your personal life is at the forefront this week. We have King of Water, happiness with trusted relationships, someone trustworthy, and 10 of Earth, happy family life and financial stability, which is what Taurus loves. So I feel like you're going to be getting news this week, Taurus, that is going to make you happy concerning your love life, your relationships, your money. And it's really, again, coming from you just being the steadfast bull that you are and staying true to your path and not really involving yourself in other things. So well done, Taurus. You have good news coming to you this week. And finally, with Virgo, we have Ace of Air and King of Air. So this is about your mindset. And we know Virgos is like one of the stronger earth signs with their mindset. And we have the renewal card, which is moving in a new direction after assessing the facts. I feel like Virgos, you've been going through some sort of challenge and you finally made up your mind about what direction you want to go. So you've weighed all the facts, true Virgo style, right? The pros, the cons, the advantages, the disadvantages. You've done all of that. And now you're in this place of, I know where I want to go. And you appear to be a leader to others because you're just so strong and about your commitment of moving in this direction. So if you're a Virgo, you have more clarity this week about where you want to go and how you want to get there. And we're going to see a lot of good energy moving in your favor because of that. All right. That is the message for Virgo's sun, moon, and rising. I'm going to give it to Danae, who's going to do the fire signs, I believe, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and let her take over for that.
Okay, so I'm going to kick it off first with our Aries. The first card I have for you, Aries, is Choose Freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon, okay? Choose freedom. The second card you received is Seven of Action. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right time to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. So that is going within and taking action on doing the work so that you can see the results that you truly want. The last card I have for you, Aries, is Six of Emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child, okay? Take time for yourself, heal thyself, okay, Aries? I'm going to go straight into our Leos. The first card I received for you, Leo, is Intuition and Insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now, okay? All right, Leo. Seven of Emotion is your second card. Your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so that you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you are. It sounds like you know exactly what to do, Leo. Trust in here and then trust those emotions to guide you, okay? The last card I got for you, Leo, is Seeing Clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry. The pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So the last card for you, Leo, is seeing things clearly. Trust your intuition, get your emotions in control. You know exactly what to do. Stop procrastinating. Okay? Last but not least, we have our Saggies. The first card I have for you is Four of Abundance. It's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Okay, Saggies? The next card I received for you, is Six of Abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. A gift is on its way. How beautiful. And the last card I have for Sag is Four of Action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. Four of Action means celebrations to come. I take it, I take it, I take it. I am all done with our amazing fire signs, and it's back to you, Uma.
I got it. Wow. Do we have any fire signs in here? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I really was excited about that. The Sagittarius one, because I'm Sag rising, and you talked about the celebration coming. And I just did like a quick look at the Libras card, and that's kind of like where this is going as well. So I'm like, okay, what exciting news is coming in this week? All right.
Yes.
Okay, let's get to the air signs. All right. If you are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, these are your messages for this week. Okay. So, Aquarius, you have 5 of air. Nobody really likes this card. 9 of air. They don't like this card either. All right. And 3 of fire. Whew. So the 5 of air and 9 of air just talk about, like, you know how we kind of go down that mental turmoil. You feel like you're just kind of going down the rabbit hole. You're having fears and anxieties and worry. You could also have recently encountered deception from someone, or you're about to encounter deception from someone. So these cards are saying your mindset has just been off, right? But the 3 of fire card tells me that you are about to have some peace and joy. So it feels like 2 messages here. Remember, I'm doing a general message for all Aquarians. So for some Aquarians, you've already been through that mental turmoil and just, being lied to or deceived, and you're going to get your peace this week as your balance returns. And for the other half of the Aquarians, you're going into that stress and strife and that mental anguish. But the reminder here for those of you that are going into it this week is that, remember, not everything is permanent in life. And whatever you're going through now, just have faith, stay patient, keep trusting the process, and things will turn around for you. Okay? So that is the message for Aquarians, sun, moon, and rising. And we're going to move on to Geminis. So if you are Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, we have the Emperor, which is funny because I have picked this card already for Geminis several times. And I know because I have a lot of Gemini friends and I'm Gemini moon. And we got the Moon card, right? Trust your intuition, and Page of Fire, new things coming. So Geminis, I feel like you have been on this path of just kind of doing everything you can to get your life in order, which is hard for a Gemini because Gemini is, they have that twin energy. And I feel like you have been really focused and committed to your path. You've been really focused on getting ahead. So the Emperor is telling me, keep doing what you're doing. The moon is telling me keep following those instincts, and you have some sort of new opportunity coming your way. This could be a new job, a new offer, a new love interest, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, Gemini. You have good news coming your way, but it's coming on the back of your hard work. So keep doing what you're doing and things will pan out for you. And then finally, we have Libras, lovely Libras. We have the ego card, that's fear, that's living in scarcity mindset. We have the Queen of Air, right? Getting rid of all that no longer serves you. And then we have the Three of Water. And the Three of Water is a card about celebrations. So it seems like Libra, you've been struggling quietly for a while. And in your struggles, you've allowed your egoic sense to take part, right? Which is what? It's the fear, the insecurity, the worry. But this week, you're going to find the strength and become the Queen of Air, which is an air sign. A Libra is an air sign. So you're going to go back to your air qualities, being logical instead of emotional, being intellectual instead of following your feelings. And you're going to look at things from a different perspective. That shift of perspective is key because Three of Water is the celebration, the rejoice, good news coming your way. So that's why I said when you're Sag reading and then the Libra reading, I was like, oh, what good news are coming our way? Okay. So Libras, congratulations. Just like the Sag, you have good news coming your way this week. That is my message for the air signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And now finally, I'm going to give it over to Danae. And Danae is going to give us the last bit of our water signs messages.
Okay, water signs. I'm going to kick it off with Pisces first. Okay, the first card I received for you, Pisces, is Ten of Thought. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. Okay? Ten of Thought. Next card we have is Ace of Emotion. This angel is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It is also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. Ooh. All right, Pisces, open your heart. And the last card I received for you is Two of Action. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture rather than the details of the moment. This is partnership that is helping you really manifest and create that energy you deserve. Okay, Pisces? Next, we have Cancer. The first card I have for you, Cancer, is Seven of Thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Seven of Thought. You finally have the truth. You have access to the truth now. What are you going to do with it? Successful completions is your second card. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you will begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Whatever truth that is revealed to you, it is bringing you to a successful completion. Okay? And the last card I have for you, Cancer, is Healer of Action. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. That is either you, or you need to find that energy within you, or there is someone around you that is going to bring that energy to you, Cancer, okay? And last but not least, we have our Scorpios, okay? The first card I have for you, Scorpio, is Guardian of Action. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about being a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. Guardian of Action. Okay. Next card we have is Healer of Emotion. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is kind, tenderhearted, loving, and a trustworthy friend. Self-care, self-love, and self-development, okay? And last but not least, we have Guardian of Abundance. This is a time of great success for you, Scorpio. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. All right, Scorpio, Guardian of Action, Healer of Emotion, and Guardian of Abundance. You can and you will. All right.
Hey, that was amazing. And then just a reminder that if anybody is watching this late, like you came in mid broadcast, we have the recording on my YouTube channel, which is the Lotus and the Light on YouTube. So if you missed your zodiac message, or the talk that we had today about duality in relationships, the crystal message of the week, anything that you felt like you wanted to know to start your week right, just go to my YouTube channel, The Lotus and the Light, and you'll find it uploaded there under Uma's Lotus Lounge. All right, we are going to end with our Divine Energy Oracle message of the day, and then we're going to open it up for readings. If you send a 3K gift or more on Meet Me or a love donation on YouTube, you can get a reading right now, okay? So the message that we have this week from our spirit guides is face your adversities. Are you remaining passive in the face of people or circumstances that morally, ethically, or even physically offend or disrespect you? Are you wondering whether to speak up or to remain silent to avoid serious confrontation? This is a powerful juncture in your soul's development, where you are being asked to commit to your values and let others know what is not acceptable to you in the most loving way possible. Your divine energy is calling you to step away from disturbing or threatening situations, but still respond to the violations at hand with a blend of heart and mind. Is there just reason to take offense, or are you interpreting things in the wrong way? Ask your higher self for clarity. Your divine invitation is to be as objective as possible and use neutral and wise outside counsel as a sounding board. Lay the facts out and study them and talk it over with a trusted, qualified friend as you look for unconscious patterns both in your adversary and in yourself. Seek to understand your opposition's needs and motives, but also strive for clarity about your own desires and reasoning as you work to avoid judgment and self-righteousness. In other words, listen to your heart, but respond with a cool head. I mean, I just feel like I had to learn that over the years, right? Especially when it comes to like being on streams and stuff. It's like, because people will try to get like a reaction out of you. And I've had to learn over the years to just ignore, cancel, delete, block, and keep it moving. Block, report, ignore, cancel, delete. Like that's literally the languages that you have to learn to be a streamer and to be online. All right, that is it for our show. We don't have anybody requesting psychic readings right now, and that's cool. We're going to have an early end to our show. But before we go, Danae, do you have anything coming up that you would like to share with everyone for yourself?
Yes. So tomorrow at 8 p.m., I have In Memory of Grief Support. So if you have a loved one that has transitioned or you are feeling the emotions stirring up, join us at the Lotus in the Light on meetup.com. 8 p.m. We have a session for you then.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll let you jump out the box, Danae. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, please hit her with the follow. And Danae, before you leave YouTube, drop all your contact info in the comments. I've been noticing that a lot of people may not be here live on YouTube while we stream, but they are definitely watching the replays. Okay. So make sure you get that going for yourself.
Awesome.
All right. For me, I have a lot of stuff going on this week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've really jumped into the content creators game. So my YouTube channel is banging right now. And I have to say what I'm doing every day at noon, except Mondays, because I have this show on Mondays. But every day outside of Mondays at noon, I have something going on YouTube. So on Tuesday, I have what is called Tuesday Talks, and that's at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow is going to be a continuation of this discussion on the law of duality, in specifically as it relates to relationships. So, I know a lot of people get into relationship with somebody who's opposite to them, and that's fine. And I feel like you guys have to somebody's been saying like you don't hear anything. I know I have my mic on. I don't know if my mic went dead or something. Unmute. Oh, hold on one second, guys. We're having difficulties. I think it's my mic. My mic might have died. Let me see 1 second. Because I've been using this thing all day today. Okay, is that better? Is it on now? It's on. Okay. It was my mic that died because there you go. Okay. So I was saying that I have events coming up all week this week, and I'm just going to share them with you. Remember, if anybody wants a psychic reading, it is a 3K gift, and then I can do a psychic reading for you for this week or for whatever it is that you would like a reading into. So Tuesday, September 17th at 12 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a free talk on YouTube. It's my Tuesday Talk series, and we're talking about the duality, the law of duality in relation to relationships. I think it's like so important for us to understand why opposites attract and how to work around being with somebody who is opposite to you. So that's going to be on Tuesday at noon. Tuesday night, I'm a guest on a panel. The channel is called Grown Men Talking. So if you Google Grown Men Talking on YouTube, you'll find the channel. And on Tuesday nights, they have a special show, which is Grown Women Talking. And I'm one of the panelists. And basically the host just asks us women, or us mature women, questions about love, dating, and everything in between. And you guys can definitely check it out on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. But I'm also going to be streaming on Meet Me. So if you don't watch me on YouTube, that's okay. You can be here in the Meet Me and we can discuss the topics that are, sharing. Wednesdays at noon, we have Wellness Wednesdays. That's my free podcast on Wednesday. And I think we're talking about, I have it right here. Thank you, Stacy. Wednesday, we have the therapeutic power of sound healing. So if you always wanted to know, I'm a sound healer. I do the bowls, the tuning forks, the shamanic drumming. So if you wanted to learn about sound healing, then 12 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday is going to be the therapeutic power of sound healing. That's a talk on my YouTube channel. Wednesday night on Meet Me, we have the Great Debate. I know a lot of you love the Great Debate with myself, Aphrodisiac, Poppy Black Rob. We bring 6 topics. We invite you guys to join the box and just debate adult style. No hitting below the belt, no nastiness, no cursing, stuff like that. Just come with your logic, your reason, your intellect, and let's share ideas about these topics that we bring. On Thursday, I have Tarot Thursdays on YouTube at noon. That's for people who are into tarot. If you're into like reading cards or you want to learn more about cards, then Tarot Thursdays, you would show up at noon on my YouTube channel. We're going to be discussing the earth cards in my deck, or better known as the pentacles in tarot. And then Thursday night at 9 p.m. on Meet Me, we have the Heart to Heart Show. The Heart to Heart Show is with me and Mr. 6'6". We have a topic of discussion, usually love, dating, relationships related. And then we have a guest or two, or we invite you guys into the box to come and chat it up with us about these topics. And finally, on Friday at noon, on YouTube, I have a Reiki channeling circle. This is open to the energy healers, people that want to learn about Reiki or try Reiki out. You can come to the Friday noon on YouTube. And Friday night, one of my favorite shows at 9 p.m. is the Rumor Mill with my love, Big Rose. He's also on the Meet Me app. It will be on a Meet Me stream. And this is where we talk about the current events of the week and we discuss it with you guys. So you're welcome to be a guest in that show. Any of my shows that you'd like to be a guest on, just hit me up on IG, UmaB1111, and let me know, hey, Uma, I want to join the Great Debate or Heart to Heart or the Rumor Mill. And I'm happy to have you guys. Okay. We love to have new people as part of our shows. So that's it for my broadcast today. YouTube, I'm going to be signing off. Thank you guys so much for coming, for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button. I really appreciate you guys being here. And I hope to see you again next week. Bye, guys.